Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is chapter 7 on Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. One hard mode, of course, and we're going to begin by warping across this chocobo stop, all the way to the west near the objective marker. Once you spawn in, we're just going to head west to the objective, and we're going to hike up the mountain. And this particular chapter, just a look ahead, we've got 2 boss fights in this one. The first one's pretty easy. The second one, it's got a bit of a weird gimmick that, well, it's not weird, but it's got one of the gimmicks where it's kind of flying and it's difficult to stagger. And you're supposed to damage the whirlwinds, which in turn will damage the boss when it's close to one of the whirlwinds or tornadoes, but it's quite difficult to do so. But I've got a nice way to kill that boss without too much trouble. We're pretty much going to use Barrett's Limit Break to bring the boss down to our level so I can just pummel it with Tifa. Yeah, Tifa's going to get some use in this chapter. So you're going to slowly walk up here, up this what looks to be it looks like a rooftop. But yeah, carrying up here, you're going to be slow for the time being, and eventually you have to wait for your teammates. Yeah, they don't have flip-flops like Cloud, so they're a bit slower. Yep, how old I am. I'm old enough to be playing this game, that's for sure. Anyway guys, yeah, continue up. Yeah, once your teammates catch up, you'll be able to run a little bit quicker. Like I say, just watch your feet a little bit, guys. You've only got flip-flops on, so you don't want to twist your ankle. Especially if you don't have any healing materials slotted. So yeah, carrying up. Fast travel has now become unavailable, so you're kind of locked into this mission now. There's a lot of random enemies you'll go past. Not random, but a lot of basic enemies. And if you're patient, you can skip most of the battles, like I've just done so with that one. So I just ran straight past, up the steps, and I was fleeing. Yep, so you just flee from the enemies. And then you want to follow my lead. Up here, this is kind of like the quickest path to take. There'll be some more mushrooms here. If you get killed by the mushroom guys, just delete the game now. They should not be posing a problem at this point in the game. Hopefully you've done the simulators, you've done brutal, you've done legendaries. But you can actually just run straight past the mushrooms. And you want to come along here, go along this kind of little valley between these mountains. Carry on, there's more mushrooms, like I say. If these mushrooms kill you guys, probably a better idea to sell the game or something. Maybe even think about selling your PS5. Yeah, once you kill the mushrooms, climb up the rooftop. And if you do want a guide for the mushrooms, let me know in the comments if you're brave enough. But I wouldn't advise doing that. I know what's going to happen now. Everyone's going to be in the comments. Please make a guide for the mushrooms. Break down the building, everything. We need it. We'll see. Let's get through hard mode first. So yeah, you can actually run past them enemies. If the enemies are kind of to the left, you want to stick to the right to obviously avoid battle. Because sometimes if there's something you need to interact with after the enemies and you get caught in battle, you have to fight them. But when it's a part like this with the mushrooms and you know you can actually run away quite a distance, it doesn't really matter if you do trigger the battle, because you can just flee from it as you carry on along the story path. Yes, more enemies on the right there. I'm just going to stick to the left. Along here, past that machinery. Yeah, around the left corner. Now these, if they're more to the right, then go left. But for me, they're more to the left, so I'm going to go right, which is the opposite to left. And we're shortly going to get to the first boss fight. 5 minutes into the video, or into the chapter. I guess both count for this. So yeah, just take a slow walk through here, and you'll see a helicopter above you. That's it. Supply drop. Reinforcements come in. Some more mushrooms to kill here, guys. I think you can actually get through this bit without engaging the mushrooms. I've done it before, but most times I do get caught in battle. There's not really much space to run past them. So yeah, take out the mushrooms, and then you're going to climb up this cliff. So we have to use Cloud, Aerith and Red 13 for this fight. And for the next boss we're going to be using Yuffie, Barret and Tifa. So this boss fight coming up, this will be the Valkyrie on chapter 7, and I'll show you my materia. So Cloud has the Rune Blade, Armor Piece with 8 slots and the Genji Gloves. He's got also Magic Focus linked to Lightning, MP Absorb linked to Lightning. He's got ATB Boost, Enemy Skill, Phoenix Summon Materia. He's got Magic Up, First Strike, Fire linked to Elemental in the Armor. He's got Lightning linked to HP Absorb, and he's got Lightning linked to Swift Cast. He's also got ATB Charge Rate up, 4 Power Magic, Magic Attack Power plus 20 and Attack Power plus 20 for the weapon skills. Now Aerith, she's got Plumose Rod. She's got ATB Boost, First Strike, Elemental linked to Fire in the Armor, and Empowerment Materia. She's also got Enduring Ward. And Red 13 has got the Amethyst Collar, Choker King's Cape. His weapon don't really matter, it's only just Choker King's Cape which is important. And his materia is Time and Fire linked to Elemental in the Armor. We've got Elemental linked to Fire on everybody in the Armor because his boss does a lot of fire attacks, and that way we absorb most of his attacks. So straight away, Aerith's going to use ATB Boost and then use Faith on Cloud. And then Aerith's also going to use Arcane Ward on Cloud. Once you've done so, switch over to Cloud. Cloud's going to enter Prime Mode. And now what Cloud's going to do is going to try to build up 2 ATB and also Fury. When you're Prime Mode, just hold square to do combos, guys, that build up Fury and a good chunk of ATB. Once you've got 2 ATBs, go to the Arcane Ward and use Thunder level 3. That should knock the boss down to his next stage. In the meantime, we've not been touching Red 13's ATB. We've been saving it up. Because shortly, Red 13 is going to use Stop on the boss. So as soon as the second phase begins, Red's going to begin with Stop. So Stop on the boss. Cloud's going to head across. And he's going to build up 2 ATB quickly and also Fury while in Prime Mode. Yep. My controller getting low did distract me for a moment. Then once you built up 2 ATB, over to the Arcane Ward, use Thunder level 3 guys, back over to Cousin Valkyrie, build up another ATB. Yeah, once you've got 1 ATB, use ATB Boost to turn that into 2 gauges, and then use a final Thunder level 3 guys to finish him off. Mega easy boss. Cousin Valkyrie. The second boss in this chapter is a bit harder, but I have got a guide for that as well, so make sure you check out on the playlist. But yeah, that's Cousin Valkyrie defeated, guys. So once you get control back, just open this fence and head up the steps. Very, very, very shortly, we'll be taking control of the ninja, Yuffie. She's more like a wannabe ninja. But you don't let her hear that because she gets quite emotional at times. Yes, carrying up here, here we are. We are back as a full team now. Party selection is unlocked. So once you meet them all, just head back down here. And you'll reach his kind of... Is it Macquarie? I forget now. Is it the reactor? The remains of an old reactor or something. But yeah, carrying up here. Oh yeah, the Coral Macquarie reactor. It has seen better days. State of the reactor. Not very good. But yeah, just carry on following Yuffie. Let her stay in front, otherwise she'll get upset if you kind of go past her. Yeah, let her keep the lead, and then once she comes left, head over to her for another brief cutscene. Right, now we're going to follow Barret. We'll leave Yuffie there for a moment. So, Cloud, Barret, Aerith and Red 13 are going to take this way. And Yuffie, Tifa will take the other way soon. But Barret will actually be with Yuffie and Tifa shortly. So yeah, just carry on down here. Yeah, Barret's going to open the lift door for you. Obviously he's going to use this left hand. And just head inside. Press the button, guys. That's it. For some reason that elevator has 2 doors. It's got a barrier in front and then a door as well. Yep, just hang out here with your friends for a moment. Have a chat if you need to. Or just stand here in silence like I am. Pretty much we have nothing to talk about. and Aerith and Tifa. There's quite a bit of tension between them two. So once you get down, just stay away from them two enemies and come around the back here and out this door. Once you get out, come up these steps, guys, and there'll be a little cutscene, and then we can take control of Yuffie. There you go. Now you get to play as a wannabe ninja. So watch yourself going across these tram tracks, the train tracks. You've only got flip-flops on, and you do not want to get your feet stuck inside them. But you can actually avoid these enemies here if you be patient. Like I say, if you be patient, like saying at the start, you can avoid most of the enemies. But lob your ninja star at that cord to snap it and open the door. And once you get down here, guys, go left. And eventually, Yuffie will look at the power source up ahead, that lever. Once a camera looks at that lever, start walking back, and it will soon show you this grappling hook. We're going to pick it up, and we're going to use that to grapple across that lever. So yeah, pick up the grappling hook. That's it, then press L2 to swing across, circle to drop off when you see the prompt, then hold triangle, guys, to lift it up. Right, once you've done so, we're going to swing back across. I'm leaving all chests, as you can see. All they give you really nowadays is a bit of cash, but I don't really need any. Yeah, then come up here. I wish there's something better to spend your money on. Unfortunately, by the time you get into hard mode, it's a complete waste. I guess unless you want to make cushions, because you can still use them on hard mode. At chocobo stops, get your MP back. So yeah, come along here next. Obviously try to avoid the enemies. Swing across and drop down on this overhanging cliff. And then use your shuriken to knock down that. And then swing across and then press circle, guys, to grab hold of these handholds. And then start climbing up. It's quite a slow climber. And then once you get to the top, you will have to kill this enemy here. He's weak to fire, by the way. So if you've got MP Absorb linked to fire and Magic Focus linked to fire, and just quickly build up 2 ATBs, you can quickly get rid of him. Yeah, like so. Like I say, he's weak to fire. So as long as you've got Magic Focus and MP Absorb, you can get rid of him pretty quick. Right, I could have been quicker if I had First Strike and ATB Boost. I don't think I've got ATB Boost on Yuffie at the moment. So yeah, just hop along there, come around the corner here. Again, try to keep out of the way of the enemy so you do not engage in battle. This point in the game, taking part in basic fights is pretty much a complete waste of time. So yeah, come up here. Slide down the zip line. Carry on down into the cave. Don't worry about these enemies, you can outrun them eventually. Just keep on running. There'll be some mushrooms here. Try to avoid the mushrooms if you can. And then once you get here, guys, you want to slide down the pole. Yeah, a little shortcut to the bottom. Now we're going to run past these 2 big enemies. If you quick and run past them and run straight to the water, you should get far enough away and you'll be able to flee. You'll be able to fleeing. Yeah, that's it, we're fleeing. Right, and there's the second lever. So now what we're going to do, we're going to knock down that grapple hook beam. We're going to grapple across around the roof, around the ceiling in this cavern. And once you make your way back, them 2 enemies, if they're too close to the rope, just go back up the steps where we slid down the pole. Yes, go back up steps if you need to. But if you're lucky like me and you've got space, you can use the pole without triggering the battle and then just get back to the top a bit quicker. So yeah, with this, swing forward and then let go of the control stick. Swing forward, let go of the control stick. And that's what I keep doing. So that I keep moving it forward and not moving it forward a little bit back, forward a little bit back. Yeah, just swing forward, let go of controller, swing forward. And then once you land, hold the button to activate the floodgate. That's it, jump down, get wet again. This is why I kept my beach costume on. Yeah, so if you can get past these without triggering them, you can use the rope, like I'm going to be doing. But if you do trigger them, guys, just run, keep going right, down to where you see the pole, and just go back up steps. And then once back up here, you want to use this rope here to go even higher, all the way to the top of the mountain. Yeah, once at the top, it doesn't matter if you engage these enemies because you can outrun them. So just run past them onto the cliff outside. Yeah, we're going to flee. Come around the corner here, and there'll be shuriken. And that kind of looks like a kind of power source. I think it's more supposed to be a switch. Yeah, there'll be shuriken at that, and it will lower that beam. And you can start swinging. We'll see if Tifa and Barret down there. It might be a bit awkward between them. I don't think them two really talk about much. And you want to drop down here. Lobby shuriken at that switch to lower the next beam. Yeah, I'm just going to get Yuffie ready for the next fight coming up. So coming up, we've got one of them kind of bombs we have to fight. So the bombs only do fire damage. So you want to make sure you've got elemental linked to fire on your armor. Yeah, elemental linked to fire on your armor. Only Yuffie's going to be fighting it. And then you can pretty much just keep using melee attacks. Like I say, you'll be immune to its attacks then. And then just grapple up here, guys. And this kind of pulley will take you around. You don't have to break these crates, it's up to you. You do get items from them. But of course we're in hard mode, so items don't matter. Wow, I've got a potion, but I can't use it. I said, don't worry, these boxes won't hurt you. And then once you get to the end, you have to grapple across again. Yeah, so grapple over to there. And then swing forward. So just like we did before, swing forward. Let go of the controller. Swing forward. I don't mean the actual controller, you don't want to drop it. I mean the analog stick. So swing forward, let go of stick, swing forward. And you need to try to kick that. So as you're swinging, try to line yourself up with the switch. And there you go. And then grapple over to this beam. And then press circle, guys, to jump onto that ledge on the top left. And here it is, the bomb. So like I say, it does fire damage, but because we've got elemental linked to fire on our armour, he will not be able to hurt us. So yeah, just keep using normal attacks, guys, get rid of him quickly. I don't think that this bomb has a weakness. I know the big blue bomb is weak to ice, but I don't think these ones have a weakness, so I'm just going to use normal melee attacks. But yeah, you can use Doppelganger. Doppelganger does about 20% of the damage that you do, if you remember. I think I mentioned it in one of my simulator guides. Yeah, Doppelganger does about 20% of the damage that you do. Unfortunately, this is not a lot, but it helps with stagger and whatnot and pressuring. So yeah, by the time you build up stagger, and you seem to do more damage as well when the ninja star is inside the enemy and you're also beside the enemy. Because you'll be actually attacking the enemy when you press the square because you're close to it, but your ninja star will also be damaging the enemy as well. So yeah, once you kill that enemy, use this terminal to activate the elevator, guys, and Barret and Tifa will come up to join you. So just going to rest up. So we've got full HP ready for this boss fight, this imminent boss fight coming up. Yeah, it's a fog wall coming up, guys, so get ready. So this boss fight, it will be the Gigas. Yep, I'll show you my build to begin with. Yeah, we've got, it's only trying to protect its babies. So Yuffie, she's got a crescent sickle. Armor piece don't really matter, but she's got a healing carcanet. She's got the fire materia linked to magic focus. She's got a prayer. She's got A to B boost. She's got first strike. She's got magic up. She's got phoenix in the summon. And she's got opening A to B bonus in her weapon skills. Barret, he's got high caliber rifle and he got a Damarung. For materia, he's got empowerment, innovation, time materia. He's got Bahamut Arisen. And he's got opening A to B bonus. Or you could even put Gilgamesh on him if you want to. Now Tifa, she's got a case of knuckles. Armor piece which will give 2 slots and the Genji gloves. She's got a fire linked to magic focus. She's got a first strike, A to B assist, speed up, strength up, and Odin summon materia. And she's got enemy skill, materia, and ATB boost. In the weapon skill, she's got martial arts mastery and concentration. Make sure you've also got concentration unlocked in the folio. Right, and let's do it, guys. So straight away, Yuffie's going to use ATB boost, and he's going to use fire level 3 on the birdie. Then we're going to switch to Tifa, ATB boost, and use fire level 3 as Tifa as well. Then switch to Barret, he's going to do overcharge, and then quickly switch back to Tifa. And Tifa's going to keep spamming square to quickly pressure the boss. And once Tifa gets 180B, she's going to use Unfettered Fury to change her chi to rage and full. And then you're going to dodge for your attacks and keep pressing square as Tifa to stagger the birds. In the meantime, build up ATB with Tifa as well, 2 ATBs. Now once it's staggered, Barret's going to use stop on the birds. Yes, as soon as it's staggered, Barret's going to use stop. And then Tifa's going to keep using True Strike ×2 attacking, True Strike ×2 attacking, and Barret's also going to use Bravery on Tifa once it gets the ATB ready. So Tifa's keep doing True Strike. Because you've got ATB assist, only attack with Tifa when you've got 2 ATBs. Then do True Strike ×2 to give ATB to your allies. While doing this, Yuffie can use Prey to heal everybody up. Just make sure when the boss runs out of the stagger gauge, Tifa's got 2 ATB and Barret has got 1 ATB. This is very important. And you want to try to make sure you get the boss's health down to where it is for me before the stagger wears off. That's it. So Tifa's got 2 ATB, Barret's got 1 ATB, and the boss's health is, he's got about what, 20-30% health left. And it'll knock it into its second stage once the stagger wears off and you've done that much damage. So straight away, Barret's going to use his limit break. Barret used limit break straight away. Now get close with Tifa, wait for the boss to get knocked down. That should knock the boss down. And then Barret's going to quickly use stop on the boss. Yeah, so Barret quickly stop, then as Tifa spam square to quickly build up the pressure gauge to stagger it. Just keep spamming square, don't do anything else, just spam square. That's it, then Tifa will keep doing True Strike ×2, square, True Strike ×2, and that'll finish him off. And by the way, with Tifa, when you've got Rage and Full active, to quickly build up ATB, hold square, and when you do an upcut, release and hold it again. That builds up ATB with Tifa mega quick, and Rage and Full is active, like I say. Rage and Full needs to be active. Hold square, when you do an upcut, let go, hold it again. Do an upcut, let go, hold it again. And that's build up ATB really quick with Tifa. But yeah, that's a Gigas boss fight, guys. On hard mode, chapter 7. Quite easy to do with that method. And once you get control back of Yuffie, obviously you interrupt that terminal, then you'll switch back to Cloud. Then all Cloud's going to do with his clan, he's going to make his way all the way across this kind of minecart track, all the way to the end. We're going to switch the tracks up ahead, so make it easier for Yuffie. I think you might be able to skip this part with Yuffie. I mean, I did let it play out, you don't actually have to do anything. So I just went away for a moment, you know, make a cup of coffee, paint my nails, whatever I needed to do. Because it takes about 5 minutes. So you've got a good amount of time to do something. But like I say, you might be able to skip it. I don't think I even tried, because a lot of things you can skip on your second playthrough. Game lets you skip them. So yeah, when you reach this lever, switch it over, because the track on the right is the easiest track, apparently. So yeah, switch it over to the right. There you go. Yuffie will approve, because this is apparently the safest route, I guess. You do actually take quite a bit of damage if you take left route, so I've done before. And that was on easy mode as well. So let's carry on to the end. We're almost at the end of the chapter. A few minutes left. Yeah, carefully don't fall off. Yeah, there will be a bomb on the track. Don't tell Yuffie and Barret and that, they'll probably get a bit nervous if you tell them there's a bomb on the track. Yeah, carry on along to the end. Yeah, fleeing. Just flee it. And there'll be a little shack at the end, and all you need to do is interact with the little computer inside. You'll switch over to the other 3. There you go, the PHS terminal. Right, so you've got to go and jump in the minecart, and like I say, you might be able to skip this part. once you jump in the minecart, if you press options, there might be a skip option at the bottom. In chapter 8, there's quite a lot which we can skip. Chapter 8's actually quicker than this one. Yeah, so jump in. Like I say, you can press options, see if you can skip it. But what I've done, I've just speeded this up, guys. So yeah, I've got a mega fast minecart here. Yep, and then once you get to the end, head across a bridge and there'll be a few cutscenes once you get to the little settlement. I forget the name of this place now. This place is called the Suspension Bridge. I mean after the bridge. Yeah, it's a little settlement. I always forget about a settlement. I remember when I was doing cleanup, I forgot a settlement was here. Yeah, it's not really much to remember, is there? Probably a really boring place to live. But yeah, you have a brief cutscene. And then carry on forward. And you're going to go left. After this cutscene, yeah, it'll be this cutscene, but you want to go left here. And up the ropeway. Yep, up these steps. And there'll be another little cutscene. There's a lot of little cutscenes on this one. There's probably like little cutscenes times 6. Yeah, so these guys will stop you for a little chat. Take a right on them steps because Tifa wants you to head into here. Yeah, and talk to the doctor. Tifa needs a daily dose. So we're going to head inside and get a prescription for her. So yeah, come inside. That's it. After that little cutscene, come back outside. Yep, and they're going to head up these steps. And then we've pretty much done that chapter, guys. Yeah, come up here, head over to that terminal where the objective marker is, and that will mark the end of chapter 7. Ready? And this will take you into the gold saucer. So make sure there's nothing you need to do, because once you come here, guys, you will not be able to come back apparently for some time. But yep, that's chapter 7 done, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the start of chapter 8 in the next video.